6 o'clock. Every Wednesday comes your way. 6 o'clock to 7. They call it the line. It's your host, Marlena. Co-host, Lex. It's now time to go to Studio B to the lounge. It's your host, Marlena. Co-host, Lex.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Handy, for that wonderful introduction. So it's like I've been wound up all day. I just need to chill out, and that's what this is. That's it. And as he mentioned, you're on the lounge with Marlena and Lex Luga. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday. Again, we everybody know this is our favorite time of the week. We get a chance to talk to our people, our community, and everybody watching on social media as well. But Lex, how's it going? How was your Wednesday? How's it going so far?
Oh, well, the Wednesday is a great day. Any day above ground is a great day for me. Yes, and and we had a spectacular weekend, man. We had a weekend just like y'all did yesterday. So, I'm happy and proud of our guest that's going to be here a little bit later on, because Miss Kessey Monae is in the building, and she turned it out at Ground Zero Biloxi this weekend.
I saw y'all there. Y'all had a good time. It looked like y'all were partying, singing, a lot of singing going on. Not singing. Singing.
We had Clovis Wright come through, do his thing. Tina P, man, sweet sounds of Tina P. Now, I gotta give a shout out to Jamie Evans, man. He's a one-man band, one-man show. Like, he put on a phenomenal show. Then Kessey come through and, man, sent everybody home so happy. She came with her dancers, the full band down there, and I mean, the phone ain't stopped ringing. Everybody asking me about Kessey. So.
Yes, indeed. Look, I saw a little bit of, shout out to Tony McNair. I call him now videographer extraordinaire. Tony McNair, videographer extraordinaire.
Well, he need to get a real camera.
He need a real camera. And he got an Android too. So.
Yeah, he got an Android. Tony, if you listening, man, you got to step the game up to the new iPhone or something, man. If you won't be filming, call yourself a videographer with the phone. Now, come on.
That's it. You can't be a videographer with the phone. But I saw that and I said, well, look at y'all. Y'all look like you had a great time. So y'all be sure to check out Ground Zero Biloxi.
First Sunday, Southern Soul and Blues concert series every first Sunday of the month.
That's what grown for. Southern Soul and Blues, grown folks.
Yeah, grown folks.
So I love it.
Average age is 55. So we got 35 to 80 come in and enjoy us. Great food.
Yeah.
And we have about 50 normal people who come.
Regular,
about 150 people.
Yeah.
And it's a
vibe
great
for Sunday spot. I'm sure they look forward to it every Sunday. Yeah. Well, before we get started, we'd like to thank our underwriter. We would like to thank Mr. Michael Jordan Transportation Service for being a proud underwriter of the Lounge Radio Show and WMPR. Michael Jordan Transportation Service offers quality transportation services all over Mississippi. So don't just think Jackson, Mississippi. He's everywhere, everywhere.
The whole state.
A whole state. Anywhere you need to go, he'll take you there. You can go to www.mjstransportation1.com for your transportation needs. And if you are interested in becoming an underwriter or with WMPR or the Lounge, you can contact us at 601-790-0597, and we'll make sure we spread the word about you and your business. And as we've been doing every week, we've been giving away some tickets. So I got a couple of tickets to give away today.
What we got today?
Shout out to Clovis Wright. They call him the Silver Fox.
Yeah, the Silver Fox of Southern Soul.
So shout out to Clovis, and he will be having his EP release party on hold on, let me that wrong one. Yeah, June the 1st. That's right. In Meridian. I got the flyer now. Listen to the video. It's at Cafe 35 in Meridian, Mississippi. And so, and it's got a lot of great guests. Got Jeter Jones. You have Mr. Carlos Breeze, Mr. Do Too Much, Jay Lake, I see a lot of people on here. Bree Wooten gonna be on there. Lady D, our blues lady of Mississippi, she will be on the show. And Columbus Toy, yes, I saw him as well. And it'll be hosted by yours truly and the other young lady. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have my information together for next time. Keisha, okay, yep, I see that. Keisha, sure. And then let's see, and of course your Clovis Wright. He will be also performing, of course, his new music.
So those are the tickets you're giving away?
So we're giving away 2. I talked to Clovis and I said, Clovis, since I'm hosting, I need to bring 2 people with me. I need some people that ready to where them fans at and get the boots on the ground. Because you know how I do when I show up to a Southern Soul event. So he said, I tell you what, Cuzzo, call me Cuzzo. Because we're not really related, we just got the same last name. And he said, I got 2 VIP tickets. So whoever you bringing with you, whoever win those tickets today, they're going to sit in the VIP section on me. I said, you know what? Cool. So later on today in the show, we'll be giving away 2 tickets. One caller will win 2 tickets to the Clovis Wright EP release party show, I guess, where you'll see Clovis Wright performing, Jeter Jones, and so many more. So be sure to stay tuned for the interview later when we have with Miss Kessey Monae, so you can listen in and hear what question we may have for you, so you can understand and hear what her interview and be able to answer the question.
Just so they understand now, the answer to the question is going to be during the interview with Kessey. So you have to tune in. Or else you already know Kessey to be able to get the answer, which you don't even know.
You never know. She may tell us some stuff that she might tell us something that nobody knows about us.
Hey, but we did still have 2 tickets to the coffee festival. This Saturday.
No, we gave those that too.
We gave our tickets.
We gave all them.
Okay. So now, if you didn't get your tickets, if you won tickets and didn't get your tickets,
you got it to Friday. Because after Friday, they won't be. We're going to Friday.
It's 9 to 4, so we'll be giving those to someone else if you don't get them by Friday.
That's it. So all the great stuff we got going on, and I know people who are watching us. Shout out to everybody watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to Lady D. I see you. She said hello, everyone.
Hello.
We have 2 young ladies here with us right now who have an event going on, and they're gonna tell us about the event they have going on. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourself. Y'all can talking to them.
All right. Good evening out there in Radio Land. My name is Mable Beecham, and I am the president of the Utica National Alumni Association. And we also have with us Ms. Alma Fisher, our corresponding secretary, and she's going to come on after I do. But I would like to take time to thank our host here today, both of you, for letting us be on this radio station. We got a very big event coming up, and we're going to invite and challenge you all to take notes and come on down and join with us. But I'm just going to give you a little brief history, and then my other partner, Ms. Alma Fisher, is going to give you the details about that big event. Okay. Again, we're coming from the Utica campus of Hinds Community College. There are 6 campuses, and we're focusing on the Utica campus for this event. We always like to support all of the campuses that we have. So again, we're inviting everybody to come out. This campus that we're pushing is located a little bit south of Utica. Some people don't even know where it is, but as they say, it's a gold mine located in a little old small town. Okay.
Now, what do you have the address to?
The address there is Highway 18, headed toward Port Gibson. Okay. And it's between Claiborne County and Copiah counties, of course, border it. But as I said again, right on down across that White Oak Bridge, your next 2 lefts, you're going to be right at that school. Okay. So come on down and join us. We're doing some real good things there with the students. We have a pantry that we set up, and we've got many donations. And thank you, my listeners out there who donated to us for that pantry. This helps the students out because, again, Utica don't have a whole lot of stores located there, and these students can come in and get them some snacks or other goods that they need. So again, thank you for the pantry support. And we also offer scholarships there. The Utica Alumni Association offers scholarships to our students. And we also have a foundation there So we do a lot of good things, trying to support them and make sure that we got good students coming through there, making sure that they get the best they can with no worry.
Right.
So I've given you a whole lot about the little background that I have, and it's a whole lot. We have our founder, Mr. William H. Holtzclaw, and you probably heard a lot about him. So he wanted to make sure the dream continued, and guess what? We are continuing his dream.
Right.
And I am now going to turn it over to my other co-sponsor here, Miss Alma, for the alumni, and let her come to you and give you the details about our big function. It's going to be coming up.
Thank you so much, Mabel, and to you, the host and hostess. We are delighted to be here today to inform you in details about the big activity that we have planned for the weekend of May the 16th and the 17th of this year. We have a grand reunion every 2 years, should I say, bi-yearly. And during that time, we have called it the grand reunion because we are asking all of the students who ever attended Utica Junior College and Hinds County Agricultural High School to come back together to fellowship, to learn more about what they can do for the school to continue its viability and visibility. And so with that in mind, we have planned a banquet for the night of the 17th, May the 17th, which we always look for our biggest, fellowship and the congregation. Oh, I'm getting all churchified now, but that's all right. So one of the main attractions will be our, are we on TV?
Oh, no.
Here?
This
Okay. Will be our grand performer who is an opera star. And he is well known in New York, and of course he will be well known in Mississippi when all of you come to this great activity. His name is Jamal, and I have to look at this, Mr. Edwin Jamal Davis. He is a native son. He's from Utica, Mississippi. His mother is a graduate of the high school, I believe, uptown. But he has aunts and uncles who did attend Hinds AHS and Utica Junior College. And he is just coming back to give us just a phenomenal performance on that night, beginning at 5 o'clock. And it will go until it's over.
No end
over. Right, no end. However, during that time, though he is the main attraction, we will have a lot of awards given. Awards for each class. And of course, the class that has the highest attendance will receive a prize. And we go back as far as 19 alt, as they call it, 1903.
Really? Okay.
He founded the one to whom Miss Beecham alluded to. Mr. Holtzclaw founded the school in 1903. And at that time, just look back, your great-grandmothers probably was born after 19. Your great-great-grandmothers was probably, because my grandmother, of course, was born in the 1800s. But then I look back, your great-grandmother probably would have been could have been my mother, or it could have been my sister, or whomever. But we have to look at this man has had the school normalized and actually producing great minds and people. Benny Thompson is an alumnus of Congressman Benny Thompson is an alumnus of Hinds County Agriculture High School.
Okay.
We have other people, Vicky Roach, Willie Simmons,
Okay.
who
yeah.
is the Transportation Commissioner of
Mhm.
Transportation,
Mhm.
is my classmate,
Yeah.
and he is an alumnus of Hinds AHS. We will continue to just think about all of those persons who are members of Utica Junior College, Hinds County Agriculture. And we are going to celebrate the birthday of our founder, who was born June 1870, and he will be in June 2025, 155 years old. This was a man who didn't play any kind of music in minor keys. He was too busy to locate money and funds to build a school and to just make it into a junior college. All the time he was raising funds in New York, in Boston. The northern states were so very helpful to get this school started. And of course, you know, when they knew they couldn't stop him, then we know that our people locally got involved with it. And they began to devise ways of maintaining the institution and calling it a school for colored people. But nevertheless, it was a school for the colored people, and we took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Doing agricultural, you know, some people call it career education, as well as your liberal arts education.
Right.
And we are very blessed to have been products of that system.
Yeah.
Today we want to just look at the other activities, the meet and greet. We will have the meet and greet. I'm sort of going back to my president of the National Alumni Association brought me back to where I'm supposed to be. We're going to look at the meet and greet Friday night. Everyone will meet at the Hilton Hotel on Friday night.
Now, where's the Hilton?
Hilton Hotel is on County Line Road.
Okay.
I believe it's 1000 County Line Road.
Okay.
Penthouse.
In the
we will meet at the penthouse.
At the top.
Yes. So we will be at the top, and
Okay.
hopefully you will bring your boots,
Okay.
so we can get them.
I got an invitation.
Put our boots on the ground.
That's it.
Yes. And then that night we're gonna let you sleep, and I hope you sleep well. And we will ask everyone to meet at the school for the picnic. And the picnic will be an enjoyable experience for you, all of that.
What time is
the
The picnic will be at 10 o'clock.
10. Sorry.
And during that time, also at 10 o'clock.
We start at 10.
Oh, yes, and we will, okay. So at that time also, we have a Utica Institute Museum.
Okay.
And at that museum, we will have a program outlined with a one-woman show about Mrs. Holtzclaw talking to her husband on the phone, because though Mr. Holtzclaw was from Roanoke, Alabama, he set out on a bicycle, just trying to find a way and a place to found an institution. And he was turned down many times. Even in the Delta area, they sent him on. In fact, they told him that he didn't need black folks educated, because they were paying black folks jobs. They were going to be the ones to educate the black folks to stay right there and do what they wanted to do. But of course, we also okay, we're gonna the banquet. We have already told them about. Should we tell them about the money? Okay then. Okay, well, let's go back. The meet and greet Friday night is $40.
Okay.
Then the picnic on the campus will be $40.
Okay.
The banquet ladies and gentlemen, will be $70 each.
Okay.
We're looking at an opera star, and we want to do well about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now, do you have a weekend pass option as well?
Like to go
well,
off? Well,
we
I mean, you
have
can pay it
them
off.
separate. We have everything separate. So if you don't want to come to
You
some
can,
of these,
yeah.
so each one, that's why we have, departmentalized
Right.
these.
Individual. So do you have to be a student, a former student or graduate or anybody?
No, you really
Everybody's
don't.
invited.
Everybody's in,
Okay.
as long as you come with this
Then
money.
what-
Oh, you pay the fee.
Oh, you pay
As long
it.
as you pay
Okay.
that fee,
Okay.
So
you're all-
Friday is
Yes.
Friday is the
Meet
meet
and
and
greet.
greet. Saturday,
Yes.
10 a.m. the picnic, and then the
Yeah.
banquet starts that evening.
That
at 5.
evening at 5:00.
Now, is it a dress code to the banquet?
We are asking people to dress kind of after 5-ish, dressy.
Yeah.
Because we want to think we are at an opera concert.
Oh.
or more classical.
So not for more semi-formal, more dressy, just a
Yes.
dress, yeah.
Right, dressy.
Dress
Don't have to
and
be a
press type
tuxedo.
thing.
Well, you don't have to wear it now. It's left to you. You know how we dress. You know how we like to dress.
Yeah.
If you like to dress down, then hey, put on your boots and your suit or your shoes,
That's
or tennis shoes or
That's
whatever, and your suit. But we would like for it to be
More
kind of
yeah,
dressy.
And this is your second year you said having this.
no, it's a by year.
By year, every 2 years.
Every
Gotcha.
2
Gotcha.
years.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that
Yes, and
sounds
this
like a
event has been going on since 1983,
Okay.
possibly about 1983.
yeah.
Every other year, and also in addition to that, each class will have its own reunion.
Okay.
Class of
Oh,
1975 will have its 50th year,
Okay.
50th year
Coming up.
graduation on that
Day.
Oh,
Friday.
really?
On the
Oh,
Friday
wow.
at 9 o'clock. Is it 9?
9 o'clock.
9
Yeah.
o'clock on the campus.
Well, it
Yes.
sounds like y'all have a amazing event. Like you said, it's definitely a reunion.
It
And
is a
in the
reunion.
historical value of the school, you would want everybody to come together in this, and celebrate this because there's much to be celebrated.
Yes, it
Much to be
is.
celebrated. So you guys make sure you want to read that.
Yeah, so this is the Utica National Alumni Association. The date for the event is May 17th, starting at 5 p.m. And the headline act is Mr. Edwin Jamal Davis, which is an opera singer, will be performing. You can also visit their website. That's at UNAA1983.com. Once again, it's UNAA1983.com to get more information. That's May the 17th, 2025 at 5 p.m. on the Utica campus. That's the Hinds Community College, Utica campus.
And
So
that's the
appreciate
banquet.
you
And you
guys.
make sure too
That's-
Friday
that's the
and
banquet. This
Saturday as
the banquet.
well. Attend all of it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Friday,
you put your money, put all the money together and go out
Yes.
and have a good time
Thank
for
you.
a great
Right.
event. So
Thank
thank y'all for
you.
coming
Well, thank
by.
you all
We
so much for
appreciate
letting
y'all.
us.
No, come back. Come
We
back.
Appreciate your hospitality.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, we
Okay.
appreciate you
Thank
guys
you.
so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of
So
your
now-
day.
So now,
Thank you
Handy,
all.
And y'all
Thank
too
you.
here.
want you to play that commercial while on the other side of the commercial, we got Kessey Monae about to join us. So play that Clovis Right commercial, let them know about the event that's coming up with the tickets that we're going to be giving away in about 20 minutes or so to the right caller that answers the question that we have from Kessey Monae's interview. So you got that ready, Andy?
All right.
All
Y'all
right.
stay tuned.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Get ready for the
Go sit in
homecoming
that middle.
celebration and the new EP drop for the Simplified Clovis. It's going down in Cafe 35.
We have some folks. I know. Yeah. I know it. I do know. I'm just telling you. I know.
Your entertainment news. I don't know if you want me to touch on your entertainment news, but
Yeah, it's fine.
With free door prizes. General admission is only $25.
Yeah, welcome back to the Lounge Radio Show with Marlena and Lex. And as we promised, we're back on the other side. I'm gonna let you do better justice of introducing
Okay.
Lex. You know how you do it.
Well,
I'm more you do it, Lex.
Well, we're back on the other side with not only a spectacular performer with a wonderful voice, the lovely Miss Kessey Monae.
You know, Lex. You know how he gonna do it. He has that. He's been in radio for a while, so he just he gonna put it all in there, like making cookies. He just gonna everything and then make them all sweet and just ready.
I'm setting you up to wins.
That's
We can never that.
That's
Never that.
it.
Only
Kessey,
thing figures is not.
welcome to the lounge on 90.1.
We gotta get some drinks, my lady, by the way.
I know we do now. See,
Yeah,
we can or may not have have
even water.
beverages here. Let me give her a pause for because we're gonna switch this computer right here.
Water.
Come on, that's it. Or we can have wine glasses and have water in them.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be fake drinking. I'm telling you that.
We put some food. There you go. That's it. It's
Yeah.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
Kool-Aid in my cup.
See, you already with it.
Kessey, thank you so much for joining us. I think the last time we saw you in bar. I think I may have been in bar last time when you shut that down, and then I next saw you Sunday. How's it been going? I've seen you out there because you be on it. I see Kessey like 3 shows a weekend, like over here. I'm like, okay, she working. But how's it going?
You know what? Some of my friends and close family was calling.
What's that?
Miss Kessey down.
But that's a good thing, though.
And
I think you do speak of
I
this. Luke.
I can't sit down.
That's not bad.
Not
That's
when
not
it comes to my artistry.
That's it. But you're passionate.
I am.
You're passionate.
That's what I want to do with my life.
Yeah. And see, I tell anybody, when it's something you interested in, this is with people, art, whatever. If it's something you really want to do, you're gonna do it no matter what. There's nothing can stop you. That's it.
I'm still recovering from Sunday.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Probably sore. All the dancing.
Oh, well, y'all dancing down there. I'm like, let me find the real video going on
mean,
there.
She was her dancing.
And I saw her on stage. I saw you on stage. Yes, indeed. Y'all were moving.
She could tell, fella.
Or 2 or 3. or 3.
So I know one thing I'm curious about is how did you get into being an artist? Like, what's the drive behind you being an artist? Where did it start at?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tell us about young Kessey. How did this start for you?
Okay, so I grew up in a musical household, musical family.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's side, most of my family can sing quartet gospel field.
Oh yeah.
I used to sing in a quartet group.
Did you? Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
And on my dad's side, my dad is actually a blues singer. My dad's Soul Black.
Okay, yeah, I think I met your dad. I met him at the
Yeah.
Soul Music Award. Like, that's my daughter. I'm like, okay, I think they were down here. I think they
Yeah,
were
he was
down
there.
here.
Raven Stone was nominated. His band was nominated for the award.
Yeah.
So I've always been a family. I mean, I can remember like being like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And my dad would be in his studio, in his room, making all that noise. And I just want to go to sleep so I can go to school the next day. So I've always been a musical family. One of my favorite movies is The Wiz.
Okay. I like that. Now, me too.
My mom said I would sit down in front of that movie, and she knew I wouldn't move at all. Like, so she needed to go out the room and do something.
Yeah.
I still know that movie by heart. I still will watch it like that. I can't help it. It's my favorite movie. I love Michael Jackson.
On down the road.
Diana, yes. There's no place like home.
That's it. I'm telling you now. It's some of those movies like that growing up as our childhood. I'm not saying how old I am, because I could be 29. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, growing up seeing it, long after it came out, it definitely sticks with you, though.
Well, I will go on record saying that the movie was out a long time before I saw
Way
it.
longer than me too.
I think we know that with you now. So did you used to sing along with the movie then?
Yes, I still know all the words. I know every line.
Every line. Oh my! So you grew up on every. So you like me, because I was like that with that one and the Wizard of Oz. I think it came out every November, and I was like, okay, watch it every.
There are 2 movies you cannot talk to me through. That is The Wiz and Dreamgirls.
Oh no! Don't bother you. That's it.
Even in the background, the lead, I'm gonna do the dances. You ain't gonna talk to me.
Every one of them. and it's like that. So growing up, besides your dad, was there any outside? Because I think somebody else. I think we had Mr. Kane on earlier the year. He was the same way. And what we find a lot of the artists, and I know you Southern soul and R&B, but they started in church. They started with the quartet.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was listening to your last interview, and it's crazy because I actually graduated college singing classical music and opera.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I still do musical theater.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm well-rounded, real versatile because I love music.
Yeah, yeah.
And
From what college, by the way? If I know somebody's gonna wonder that. What college? You
Y'all know
want to
my
say?
business.
You gotta say that. You gotta give your college a shout out.
I graduated from Hinds Community College.
Okay.
I started going to Jackson State. I did.
Hey, as long as you chose correctly.
Yeah, so you didn't even have to say that.
However, I mean, I can still say that because I do a lot with Jackson State, Mad Drama. Shout out to Dr. Mark Henderson because he always keeps me busy.
That's my guy too. Shout out to Big Mark.
Yeah. So I dabble, but other than that, growing up, who was of course Beyonce.
Oh yeah, let's see, Queen Bee, definitely.
Queen Bee.
Yeah.
And I guess as I got older, I wanted to do music, not only because I was around it, but it's just that's all I knew.
Yeah.
I remember my first talent show, y'all. I'll talk about me. I had on a blue satin skirt.
Mm-hmm.
It had a big bow on it.
Okay.
My mama dressed
I know what year. I'm guessing what year this was, but look, I know the bows was in.
I was in the first grade.
Okay.
And and I had on I had a shirt to match in the satin. Okay, don't talk about me. And I sung. My daddy coached me. Y'all, I had a Joe Jackson in the house. Anyway.
Oh Lord, not Joe. Oh Lord.
I sung. I didn't even know what I was singing. I was in first grade. I sung Monica, For You I Will.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, leave that story from now on. With when I was in the first grade, I had my first talent show.
Oh,
Yes.
Cause that's
I didn't win.
Like, hey,
actually you did though.
But
that's it.
Actually, you did.
A lot of people
hey,
couldn't
I
get
was
up
not
there.
mad about that because from then on,
Mm-hmm.
every single thing my school had,
Yeah.
I was the soloist. I was not mad about that.
Yeah.
And I won every single talent show
There
after
you
that.
go.
Oh,
There
wow.
you go. You
Wow.
ain't gonna let it stop you at all.
So fast forward then. When did you cut your first record to where it's like, okay, I'm going to the studio and I'm gonna make this song recorded and see what I sound like? Tell us about that experience.
Let's backtrack to COVID, okay?
Okay.
I started writing a lot of songs during COVID. Actually, I wrote a lot of songs during my life period. I wrote my first song when I was 12.
Oh wow.
And I still remember them. I have a lot of songs I haven't released yet. But so during COVID, I wrote the first song I released, Reminiscing.
Uh-huh.
I was very bored. I couldn't sleep. It was like 1:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That song started off as nothing but ooh and ahs.
Oh, okay.
Ooh
Okay.
and ahs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I like this. So when I graduated college, went to the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and it just led from there. Shout out to Tony T, the producer, by the way.
Tony T. I've heard his name on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Tony T in the building.
I know it.
But
Now-
yeah, so I graduated, got locked in with Tony
Mm-hmm.
by Brady.
Mhm.
Brady C. Smart, amazing artist. Y'all
Yeah.
know him. But so we just went from there, and I was like, I want to release this.
Okay.
I want to release this. I did not have a clue what I was doing,
Yeah.
but I knew that I wanted to be with. So I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
promote. That's the first thing in my head. Promote.
Mm-hmm.
Got on every social media outlet ever,
Mm-hmm.
and just it took off from there.
Yeah.
And which song was that?
Reminiscing.
Okay, Reminiscing was the first song that you recorded as a professional artist
Yeah.
and released.
Now I want to go back to this being a concert, opera singer. What? Because that's a different path. Now people sing, but opera singing is different, and it has a whole nother respect to it from people who enjoy that. What led you down that path?
Honestly, it's something I've always enjoyed doing.
Mhm.
My 10th grade choir teacher, Carol Jules Bartman, I cannot forget her. Never, I see her a lot. I forget her.
Mm-hmm.
But she introduced me to a lot of things. So I moved around a lot. Like I used to live in Gulfport.
Okay.
We did a whole bunch of different type of pieces.
Yeah.
So by the time I made it to Clinton High School, my 10th grade year, I was well versed in different type of styles, but I loved classical music and opera, and I just wanted to explore it more because every time I think we don't have a lot of black opera singers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And
Yeah.
I said, well, this black girl can do it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's definitely one of those appreciated styles of music. Yeah, it's I know when I was pregnant, my children, everybody was like, and I'll listen to a certain one, especially if I'm driving. It's a more clearing of the mind for me. It's like it's you don't have anybody trying to push different words or meaning. It's a clearing of it, right? But they were like, hey, you need to play when you're driving with your baby, you know, and it did. I realized that works, you know. It's just it activates something different in the brain compared to having music. So definitely it's an appreciated taste when it comes to opera and classical music. But yeah, so I know you. I called on my description, people will read it, said an artist. You are not only a singer, you do classical music, but you also like the stage plays, and you are like all around here, like when it comes to artistry. And then to me, it's like you just have that creativity in you, where no matter what you touch, you can bring it to life on an artist level.
You know something? I did not sign up for any of that.
Oh, really? Okay.
I literally. My friends do not like me when I get to this point. If there is something I want to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to I know my why.
Yeah.
Music is my passion. Music is my life. So anything